The Golden State Warriors crazy plan for 2024. As you all know, the Golden State Warriors are taking this offseason very seriously and they are looking to become a championship team once again. So in today's video, we're going to be going through 5 key moves that the Golden State Warriors are making during this offseason that will have them not only be back in the NBA playoffs, but back winning another NBA championship. So make sure to like this video, and guys, 92% of you are still not subscribed to the channel, so it'd mean the world that you can subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below. The first is the Golden State Warriors will look to sign a big free agent in this offseason. Now, I think this is going to be fantastic because Golden State Warriors definitely need a couple more pieces in order to finish off this team and to have them championship ready once again. As you all know, Steve Kerr and Draymond Green both said in an interview post-game loss against the LA Lakers that they weren't a championship team this season. And I do believe in the offseason is definitely a great opportunity for them to grab some key players that can really help this team move forward, especially with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green in the last couple of peak years they have left. Now, some of the names that have been mentioned when it came to free agency is to sign someone like Seth Curry. Yes, Steph Curry's brother could actually be coming to the Golden State Warriors this offseason. He actually averaged 8.3 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists for the Brooklyn Nets, and he was a fantastic player coming off the bench. And this is definitely something that the Golden State Warriors definitely need. They need a pure scorer that can come off the bench and really provide a lot of scoring. Now, we do have Jordan Poole for that, but after this season, or after the playoff performance that he did have, a lot of people don't believe that he has the capability to really lead that second unit when it comes to scoring. So Seth Curry can definitely be the replacement for him, and he can provide that scoring that the Golden State Warriors definitely need, especially off the bench. I think it would be fantastic as well to see Seth and also Steph in the same team. It will definitely sell a lot of tickets, and Golden State Warriors fans will absolutely go crazy to see these two in action and playing in the same team. Now, on top of that, I do think when it comes to Seth Curry's skills, he is capable of doing a lot of great things on offense, but he's a very solid defender and has a great mindset when it comes to playing defense as well. He may only stand at 6'1", 185 pounds, but he can definitely guard some of the best guards out there, and I do think he would be a perfect fit for this team. Another player that has been mentioned and rumored to be really being pursued by Golden State Warriors players is Jeff Green. Now, Jeff Green has actually been playing for the Nuggets, and so far they are in the NBA Finals, but it does seem that whether Denver do win or don't, Jeff Green's stock value has definitely gone up, and he could catch himself a really big bag. So we may see him move on from the Nuggets, and he averaged this season 4.2 points, 1.7 rebounds, and also 0.4 blocks. But what he did fantastically was definitely the amount of defense he was able to provide for this Nuggets team day in and day out. So I think it was really fantastic to see Jeff Green, and he does have playoff experience as well, now that he did play a lot of games with the Denver Nuggets during this playoff run. And it would be fantastic to see him in a Warriors uniform, as he does stand at 6'8", 235 pounds. He could be that power forward slash center that the Golden State Warriors definitely need, especially if someone like Draymond Green or Kevon Looney are resting. Now, Jeff Green is still, in the playoffs right now, but I do believe whether they win or lose, he'll definitely have a big stock value, and I do think Golden State Warriors are going to be making a move to try to sign him. The second is that Golden State Warriors could look to trade Jordan Poole. Now, I think this is something that has been on the table, and a lot of Warriors fans have mentioned it time in and time again. However, I do believe that Golden State Warriors have been shopping around to see what they can do with Jordan Poole and if they can get a good deal for him. Now, I think this is something that is super important because I do believe Jordan Poole is a great player, but I don't really think he is worth the salary that they are paying him. They could pretty much get a really good superstar for the amount of money that they're paying Jordan Poole, or get a couple of great role players to really complement other players such as Steph, Klay, Wiggins, and all of these things. So that's one of the reasons why I do believe, since Poole is a great player, I think the contract does not match that. Now, when it comes to some teams that have been interested in Jordan Poole, or where Golden State Warriors have been looking to shop him around, some of the teams to mention is first the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Dallas Mavericks did recently just sign Kyrie Irving, and it does look like he will be staying with the team, but it does seem that Jordan Poole could be heading over to Dallas Mavericks, as Golden State Warriors are looking to get a big man such as Christian Wood, maybe Dwight Powell, or even add someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, it may be one of these players not giving a specific answer on who they should trade for, but I do believe that the Golden State Warriors are looking to try to get more of a scoring big man, and Christian Wood could definitely be that guy. Whether Christian Wood comes off the bench or he is starting, I think having a scoring big man is definitely something that the Warriors team needs, and that's why they have looked at Dallas Mavericks in order to get that done. Another team that has been interested in actually Jordan Poole, but Golden State Warriors have not reached out to them yet, is Detroit Pistons. Now it's funny because Detroit Pistons recently have a great rookie, or now sophomore heading into the third season, in James Wiseman, who was recently traded from the Golden State Warriors, but it does seem that they want Jordan Poole as well, and some other players that could be on the table in order to get Jordan Poole. Marvin Bagley Jr. is definitely one of those people. Now I do think when it comes to Marvin Bagley, he could be a fantastic pick for the Golden State Warriors. He is a great scorer. He isn't really too much of an outside scorer, but his scoring ability is definitely second to none. Marvin Bagley is also playing that power forward, can sometimes play center in certain occasions type position, and I do believe he will be a great scorer for the Golden State Warriors, since a lot of them are already outside shooting, and now they just need that inside presence, which Marvin Bagley can definitely provide. Another team that has been also interested in Jordan Poole is definitely the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have showed interest to get Jordan Poole here and there, but I do believe that the Cleveland Cavaliers don't have a lot to give up in order for Golden State Warriors to actually say yes to giving up Jordan Poole. Now, when it comes to some players that would be very, very good for someone like Golden State Warriors, it would be players such as Caris LeVert, maybe even someone like Evan Mobley, or even someone like Jarrett Allen. Now, a lot of people do say that if this trade were to happen, Golden State Warriors would have to give up a couple of few picks, maybe even first round picks in order to get that done, but I do believe that that would be a great opportunity to get a really good big in the last peak years that Steph Curry, Klay, and Draymond have. The third is to re-sign Draymond Green. Now I think this is something that is so important because Draymond Green has been a fantastic player for the Golden State Warriors, and it has been very controversial, especially to Warriors fans, whether they should keep him or whether they should let him go. But it has been certain that Draymond Green does not plan on actually leaving the Golden State Warriors, and he wants to finish off his career in a Warriors uniform as well. So it does seem Golden State Warriors are also interested in making that happen, and we could see Draymond Green re-signed back to the Golden State Warriors very, very soon. Now this season, Draymond Green actually averaged 9.4 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 6.8 assists. Now it may just sound like average stats to you, but I'm telling you right now, Draymond is definitely the rock of this defense that the Golden State Warriors had all season. He definitely is a great leader to this team. Steph Curry definitely is the main guy, but when it comes to someone really calling the shots, when it comes to how to play defensively, how to be, great on offense and also defense, and really pushing the guys as much as possible, Draymond Green definitely provides that firepower that Steph Curry has not. And I do believe Draymond plays a huge role in all the championships that they have won so far this season. Now Draymond may be replaced going into the bench lineup if they are able to find maybe a superstar type big, but I do believe Draymond is still essential for this Warriors team, whether he's coming off the bench or whether he is starting. 9.4 points is very good for someone like Draymond, who doesn't get a lot of opportunities to actually score. His true shooting percentage was actually 53.5%, which is actually really good to see. And on top of that, he does give a lot of assists that not many big men can do in today's game, and also rebounds very well for a 6'6", 230 pounds. So I think Draymond still has a lot to give to this Warriors team, whether it's coming off as the bench or whether he is starting. The fourth is Golden State Warriors looking to draft a very good rookie. Now I think this is something that is so important, but Golden State Warriors do have a great scouting team that really have picked some great rookies in the past. I do believe that they have the potential to really get someone that can make an impact now, especially with them having a 19th pick, which is a really high draft pick in all honesty. Now some names that they have looked at is first Derek Lively II, who's a center position, 7'1", 230 pounds, and played for Duke. I think he is a very, very good prospect, as he did average 5.2 points, shot 65.8% from the field, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks. I think he would be perfect for this team due to the fact that he did come from Duke and knows how to play under a very strict system. I think that is something that the Golden State Warriors definitely need, is someone that fits the system that they play, and someone of his caliber of Derek Lively can definitely get that done. Duke is a great school, and they definitely know how to really structure their players and teach them how to play NBA NBA type basketball. So I do believe he would be a great fit for this team. Another player that I could definitely look at is Jalen Hood, who's actually a fantastic guard, 6'6", 215 pounds, and he did average 13.5 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. So he did a fantastic job during the college, and it definitely took a huge notice to Golden State Warriors, and that's why they are looking to get someone of his caliber. I think getting a guard or big man would definitely be fantastic for someone like Golden State Warriors, but I do believe that big man is definitely more needed when it comes to what the Warriors have. They have enough guards in Klay, Steph Curry, also Jordan Poole if he ends up staying, Dante DiVincenzo, GPT II. The list really does go on and on, but what they don't have is a very dominant big, which is what they can get from someone like Derek Lively. So out of those two picks, I really do like Derek Lively, and I think he would fit perfect with what the Warriors are trying to do. The fifth is for Golden State Warriors to continue to improve Klay Thompson. Now, I think this is something that is so important, but a lot of Warriors fans were really upset with the way Klay Thompson played during the playoffs, but it does seem the Golden State Warriors aren't giving up on Klay, especially after two major injuries he did have. And I completely agree with this, guys. Yes, Klay Thompson may not be the same player that he always was, but I do believe he can still provide a lot for this team. Maybe they might find a way to trade someone else in order to get a superstar type shooting guard, but I think keeping probably the second greatest shooter ever in the world alive and in this Warriors team is definitely something they need to keep. I think Klay Thompson did a fantastic job, averaging 18.5 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in the last season, but I do believe that he will continue on to improve, and even if he comes off the bench or as a starter, I think he's still an integral part to this Golden State Warriors team and can provide a lot for this team on offense and even on defense. And if we also look at the series against the Lakers where they did get knocked out, Klay Thompson was the one that led to their only win during that playoff series, and he dropped a 30 bomb on Lakers. So I think he's still an integral part and can still provide a lot for this Warriors team.